Now, the Perth AFL star, who's a Melbourne boy at heart, with a secret passion few would be aware of. Mark, you travelled to Victoria to meet his family and find out more.
I sure did, Mon, and what many wouldn't realise is that Freo defender Luke Ryan once worked at Flemington before being drafted by the Dockers. And while footy is now his #1 priority, his dad plays a critical role for the race that stops a nation.
He sends it in long, Ryan backing back with courage, takes a nice mark.
I had an inkling when Luke hit his teens. I thought, well, he might be able to play some good football. Yeah, but I didn't quite expect him to get this far.
The first, I'd say, 2-3 months was pretty hard. Moving away from family is just massive change.
The tight-knit Ryan family was split at the 2016 AFL draft.
When he finally got called out, I think we just screamed, and then I realised where he was going, so then I just started crying, and I thought, oh God, my baby's going to Fremantle.
Lucky Fremantle called out my name, and I was like, oh, that's a bit of a shock, and I was excited, and then Mum started crying, and then made me a bit teary.
Tears have turned to cheers for Luke, taken at pick 66, and now one of the game's premier defenders.
I could see from a young age that he had something in him, and yeah, it just pushed him that one step further to the VFL, and the rest is history.
Just like footy, racing is part of Luke's DNA. So much so, he even once worked here at Flemington. And just like this famous straight, the 23-year-old knows the AFL season is a long one. And if the Dockers do qualify for the finals, well, they may well have reached their winning post.
Well, if we get back to the finals, then we'll keep pursuing our dreams to win the flag.
Dad Mick has long tended the roses at Flemington. With that has come perks.
Dad used to come bring me in just for the Melbourne Cup race and then take me back home because I only live around the corner. So I have pretty cool memories down here.
But there's plenty of pressure leading into the race that stops a nation.
I think it was 96. The roses didn't come out, and I think that was the same week that the Lord Mayor of Baghdad got assassinated. And the roses not coming out on Cup Day made the front page.
This year, Luke's look has raised eyebrows. He and his mate Brennan Cox channeling the style of a Canadian pop star.
Justin Bieber done a blonde hair a couple of years ago, and I always thought about doing it, and then had a day off, and I said to Coxie, you want to go get it done?
Luke is regularly taking centre stage in the AFL, combining a passion for Freo and his family.
I'm more than happy for Luke to stay over there for his career, yeah. I really hope he's part of their first ever premiership.
Fremantle flag and mixed roses to come good.
Yeah, that'd be a good quinella.
Luke will return home to Melbourne this week with the Dockers facing the Demons at the MCG on Saturday.